Oh, give me a break. Listen, I had 107,000 people in New Jersey. You didn't report it. I'm so glad you asked. What did she have yesterday, 2,000 people? If I ever had 2,000 people, you'd say my campaign is finished. I have 10 times, 20 times, 30 times the crowd size. And no, they never say the crowd was big. That's why I'm always saying turn around the cameras. I'm so glad you asked that. I think it's so terrible when you say, well, she has 1,500 people, 1,000 people, and they talk about, oh, the enthusiasm. Let me tell you, we have the enthusiasm. But on crowd size, in history, for any country, nobody's had crowds like I have, and you know that. And when she gets 1,000 people and everybody starts jumping, you know that if I had 1,000 people would say, that's the end of his campaign. I have hundreds of thousands of people. The biggest crowd I've ever spoken to, and you've seen, Maggie, I was at the mall, I was at the Washington Monument, I was at the whole thing. I had crowds, I don't know who's ever had a bigger crowd than I have, but I had it many times. The biggest crowd I've ever spoken before was that day, and I'll tell you, it's very hard to find a picture of that crowd. You see the picture of a small number of people relatively going to the Capitol, but you never see the picture of the crowd. The biggest crowd I've ever spoken, I've spoken to the biggest crowds. Nobody's spoken to crowds bigger than me.
It's kind of strange, but every time Donald Trump speaks, it leaves a weird, I don't know, just very strange taste in my mouth because, first off, this man is really bragging about the crowd of people he had at that January 6th rally. He's bragging about that, and it's like, okay, is this man retarded? Today is Friday, August 9th. The year is 2024, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out how in the hell is this man running for office and people supporting this idiot. It is shocking to me how this man, Donald Trump, every time he opens his mouth, he did this interview yesterday, and I just so happened to watch some of it, but it was the most craziest shit I ever saw in my entire life. The stuff that came out of his mouth, the stuff that was stated, the stuff he said, it's kind of like, why are you all still fighting, supporting, voting for this fool? It's like, wow, these people are really insane. This man is crazy. And the fact that we may have to endure 4 years of his craziness or longer, according to his ass, because he said he might stay in there longer than 4 years. And all these thousands of people and billionaires and y'all behind are in support of a crazy man. Insane. I still haven't figured out what is it that y'all like about this food? What is it? Because I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. But I watched that interview yesterday. I sat here and watched that, and I thought to myself, this is the craziest shit I've seen in my entire life. Everything was just bizarre. And people, and I'm just like thinking, okay, how is this possible that this crazy man is still back in here running for president again? How is this possible? How? Anyway, I slept good last night. And I was exhausted when I left the gym last night, so I came home and ate dinner. I had ate the rest of that grilled chicken I had. I still got some left over. And I don't know, I went to bed early last night, not slept, I was sleepy. Well, I wouldn't say early because I watched the Olympics on TV. So after the Olympics went off, I don't know if you all have been watching Olympics. It's been really, really good television. The last 2 weeks, I have really enjoyed watching the Olympics on TV. I've sat here and really enjoyed it. It's been some of the best sports on TV. Really, really loved it. It's been very entertaining. NBC did a damn good job of how they reported the Olympics. It was very, very good. Thank goodness it went on Fox News Network, because I would not have watched the Olympics on Fox. So I know y'all still looking at my beard. It's going to be trimmed up. It's supposed to be dead. Just contacted my barber. I'm waiting for him to contact me back. But I was letting it grow in. I need to dye it today, and then he's going to cut it up and trim it up so it looks nice and presentable. I was trying to wait because I'm going out of town. I was trying to wait out another week, but it's kind of growing in really bad. If I could wait another week, that way when I go out of town, it would look really nice. I might, because he hasn't called me back yet. Normally it's almost 10:46. I kind of stepped in a little late. But I think by now I would have heard from him, but I haven't. But today is one of them days where, y'all, I'm going to relax. I might go to the gym later on. I don't know. Yesterday I had a great workout. We did legs yesterday. Yeah, we did legs. So anyway, back to Donald Trump. One of my neighbors supports Donald Trump. I didn't know this. And I thought that was the funniest thing. He was like, oh, y'all, he can't stand all these immigrants running around here. Y'all, I'm not exactly sure why y'all dislike these immigrants and these migrants that come here to the United States. This country needs these workers, and I've said this repeatedly. But it's to be expected that this has been, for the past 100 years, the vast majority of Americans hate migrants and immigrants coming to this country. That's why there are really no progressive laws in place to allow millions of immigrants to come here legally, because you need millions of them. But if these people ever told y'all, well, we're going to import 8 million people in legally, y'all would just lose your damn minds. So, so they're not going to let y'all, they have to let them come in through asylum. Y'all hate these immigrants, but you love the fruits and vegetables that they pick. You love the milk that they at the dairy farmers. You love the labor of construction work they do. When I was working on this house in 2022 and 23 and 24, the vast majority of the workers that came here were Latino or Hispanic workers, and they were all here illegally because I asked. I asked the electrician, I asked the plumber, I wanted to know, are you here legally? No. None of them were. So because none of them were here legally, y'all realize how many millions of workers here are working here every day in our country, and they're not here legally because they're here because, well, first off, y'all don't want them to be here legally. You say you do, but you really don't. And that's why they're here. But back to Donald dumbass Trump ass. It is mind-boggling to me after watching that interview yesterday why this man has any supporters at all. Mind-boggling. I am so looking forward to this debate between him and Ms. Harris. I can't wait to see that debate. I think it's going to be very, very interesting how it plays out. It would be very interesting to see how that plays out. Because it's just mind-boggling to me. It's shocking that so many people support this man. And I'm still rather disappointed and shocked at the amount of black guys I personally know who are voting for Trump. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? I've had so many clients come into my home, sit right here at this kitchen counter, and tell me they support Trump. And it's kind of like, why? I don't get it. I just don't get it, y'all. I don't see, I've never cared for Donald Trump. Ever. That man is an idiot. The stuff that comes out of his mouth, the stuff that he does, it's just shocking to me. In that interview yesterday, if y'all get a chance, go back and look at that interview. This man is literally bragging about the insurrection that took place, the crowd of people he had on January 6th that went over there and tore up the Capitol. January 6th to me is frightening because it can and will happen again under Donald Trump's watch. If something doesn't go the way he likes or doesn't go, he's going to be right back over there. They're going to be right back at the Capitol tearing it up again, acting a damn fool. And God forbid he get in the office and let all those people go. He said he's going to let them go. Who were involved with that January 6th thing, he's going to let them actually pardon them or whatever. I mean, I'm like, okay, I believe he will do it too. That man cannot get back into the office. We cannot allow him back in there. It just, under any circumstances, Donald Trump cannot be reelected. He cannot be put back in the office. He is not sound. Something's terribly wrong with this man. He is not capable. Y'all, he just is insane. This is crazy. But anyway, I need to go take these dogs out. I just want to do a quick video about Donald Trump and that foolishness that I saw. I'm coming back to another video. I wanted to follow up on that black suicide rate. I have a video I want to repost and get my commentary on it. But it is very shocking, the amount of people who support this crazy man. People I never would have guessed support this crazy. This man is insane. He's crazy. And all these people support him. Then I saw a music video of Donald Trump. I couldn't believe it. I said, what? A music video some black rapper made. I downloaded it. I said, okay, well, I was going to post it, but I ain't going to take risk getting a strike on my YouTube channel for that horrible ass mess. It is astounding to me. It's just shocking. I just don't get it. Very lost. Anyway, today is Friday, August the 6th, 9th. We take these dogs out. Small little video I wanted to do. I'll be back and then to talk about the real video I wanted to do. And what I look forward to reading you all's comments and stuff on that. We'll be talking about that later. All right, bye.